Hello and thank you for joining me. So this week marks Learning at Work Week, and I guess as a learning development company it's perhaps natural for us to jump on a topic like this. However, I don't actually believe that Learning at Work Week is designed with companies like us who work in L&D in mind. As you'd expect, we are already total advocates of learning and of this year's topic or theme, which is the power of learning, how lifelong and continual learning gives us and our staff the power to change, to grow, to achieve our individual, team and organisational goals. As someone that has worked as an HR director in industry for most of my career, I know that I've always said I am an advocate of training and developing my staff. I would have always believed that the most important thing any organisation can do is develop its people. I would know the benefits not just to the individuals as they start to realise their potential and unlock new skills, but also to the business for having staff that can grow with your organisation and the changing times, of staff that are engaged, that are committed and loyal, that you recognise the employment relationship is two-way, staff that feel rewarded, respected, valued and part of something bigger than themselves. These are all things I would have valued throughout all of my career. I would know that all of these benefits, I would know that most of my proudest working moments are from seeing people I work with develop their sense of purpose, develop their confidence, develop themselves and take themselves on and progress in their careers. I'd always have known that learning opportunities are everywhere. They're not just informal courses or carefully designed programs, but exist on the job, shadowing others, mentoring, coaching each other. They just need to be appropriate, contextual and thought through to have an impact. They don't necessarily need loads of cash thrown at them. However, despite knowing all this and despite believing all this throughout all my career, it was often training budget that was first to be cut. Often the time I had to truly focus on learning development was limited, as the operational day-to-day stuff would too easily absorb my time. Often I allowed people to develop into management or leadership roles which they may well have deserved, but which they were also ill-equipped to succeed in, if only I'd trained them first. I allowed this despite having the strong conviction that the line management relationship is the most important. After all, it doesn't matter how wonderful your organisation is, if you work for a horrible boss, you'll have a horrible time at work. For me, this is what Learning at Work Week is all about. It's about reminding all businesses everywhere, like the ones I've worked in and worked with, what we already know. If we invest in our people, our business will most likely succeed. We're all busy, under pressure and have multiple demands on our time. Learning at Work Week is about pausing for a moment to reflect on the activity we're doing and consider how wisely we're spending our time. Ultimately, the reason companies like On Track Learning exist is not just because good, impactful, quality learning takes expertise to design and deliver, but also because the challenges all business present means it's hard for those within them to commit the time to work on areas that we know we should. At On Track Learning, we see ourselves as the lucky ones, as we get to do what we generally love, supporting our clients, and we love helping them solve challenges through learning in whatever form that takes. If you do nothing else with Learning at Work Week, please just reflect on where you are and what you're doing to support yourself and your staff to continually grow and develop and unleash that power of learning. Thanks very much. Have a fab weekend.